Babita Deokaran was a senior financial officer at Gauteng Health Department. The 53-year-old was gunned down outside her Johannesburg home in August this year. Her family describe her as a pillar of strength.
Babita was a very loving, caring person in the family, someone who was looked upon as a leader and a mentor, very often sought for her advice and her assistance. You know, Babita was the life of our family.
Days after she was killed in a hail of gunshots, shortly after dropping her daughter off at school, 6 men were arrested for her killing, which was seen as a hit.
SAPS Gauteng Serious and Violent Crimes Unit, in collaboration with SAPS Johannesburg K9, Johannesburg East Crime Intelligence, Fidelity Specialized Services, and Community Active Protection Security Services, operationalized information received and conducted a takedown operation at the suspect's hideout in Johannesburg. During the arrest, the police recovered 2 firearms and 2 vehicles.
At the time of her murder, Deokaran was assisting with investigations into a personal protective equipment tender scandal that had rocked the Gauteng Health Department. Pagamani Hadebe, Zita Radebe, Pinda Ndlovu, Sanele Mbele, Sipiwe Mazibuko and Tipakanyise Dladla are all facing charges of murder, conspiracy to commit murder and possession of unlicensed firearms. The family says while they welcome the arrest, they're still reeling from the callous death.
Justice must be served to the persons that ordered the killing, not only to those 6 that executed the murder, but also the persons that ordered her murder and paid for that as well must be identified and brought to book.
In their bail application, all 6 retracted their confessions, alleging they had given them under duress. But accused number 1's evidence was the most damning. In his confession, Hadebe implicated former Health Minister Zweli Mkhize, claiming he met the minister and a man he identified as Mkhize's brother at Brits Mall a week before Deokaran was killed. Mkhize released a statement days later, and his legal team tried to reach out to the defense. In the last appearance, the state told the court that at this stage, the former minister is a person of interest. However, when applying for bail, all 6 made a U-turn, saying they confessed to stop the assault by police.
Confessions have to be made freely and fairly and without any coercion, etc. If it is borne out that those confessions were elicited as a result of pressure and stress, then no court of law will accept that, because every person has the right to be presumed innocent.
During bail judgment, Magistrate Simon Simanioni said it was not for the lower courts to rule on admissibility of the confessions.
This court is not going to make any finding that the confessions and pointing outs are inadmissible. The admissibility or not of the confessions and the pointing outs will be determined by the trial court.
All 6 were not granted bail and will remain behind bars. The family welcomed the ruling.
We'd just like to say that we're content with what happened today, and we're happy about it. And I have faith, all of us, we do have faith in the justice system, and I know come at the end of it, all justice will be served.
The Deokaran 6, as they have become known, will return to the docks on the 24th of February 2022. Hasina Gori, SABC News, Johannesburg.